the difference between a non-born again person having a reprobate mind and a born again person having a reprobate mind is the born again person can get to a place in God where can get to a place of rejecting God, so much so that even though God would take them back, there's nothing in that person that wants to come back. So that can happen to the Christian. That's what's so dangerous about hardening your heart as a Christian. That's what's so dangerous about radical grace, where you don't have ears to hear and you start going out of God and you start going deeper into his judgment, is your heart is being hardened to the point where you can get to a place where you can't come back. It's not that God wouldn't take you back, but it's that you don't want to come back. And they talk about that in 1 John when he said, and I'll just read that real quick. We won't go any more in depth on it. But this way, we'll put some scripture to what I'm saying. Verse 16, 1 John 5:16. If any man see his brother sin a sin which is not unto death, he shall ask, and he shall give him life for them that sin not unto death. There is a sin unto death. I do not say that he shall pray for it. And what he's saying there is a point where a Christian can sin unto death, meaning not that there is anything you could do that God would not forgive you for. That's not what he's saying. When he says, I do not say that he shall pray for it, and that's actually, if you get into the Greek on that, that is a very intimate form of prayer and asking. So it's talking about a Christian brother, very strong in the Lord, who is praying for someone else, and God is telling that Christian brother, stop praying for it. In other words, this person is not going to come back. You can stop your prayer. Now again, you have to be very intimate with the Lord to know that. I've never had him tell me to stop praying for anyone. So please, if you know backslidden Christians, keep praying for them. But there is a place where, and Jude talks about it, where you're plucked up by the roots, where even though God would take you back, there's nothing in you that wants to come back. So even somebody praying for you to return unto God, there's a point where God will say, hey, stop praying for that person. They're not going to come back. There's nothing in them that wants to come back.